it's me again, Kiana, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do bookish videos here, and if you're not here, hey guys, welcome back. So I have been liking how I've been doing my book hauls for the past couple months, that I've been breaking it down, like what I got for my book boxes, what I bought off Amazon, what I got from like Walmart, Target, and what I've gotten from like Barnes & Noble and other independent bookstores. So we're gonna do that again this month. I only bought 9 books this month, and I'm really proud of that. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. So the one book I bought from Amazon this month was Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This is going to be my first ever Tessa Bailey book, and this is a book my sister picked out for me, my little sister. And so I'm going to start a series here where I read these, and it's basically going to be like books my sister has made me read, like a series. So this one, it's 2 weeks before Christmas, and all through Manhattan shop windows are decorated in red and green satin. I'm standing alone in front of the famous Vivint's department store when a charming man named Aiden asks my opinion on the decor. It's a tragedy of so I tell him, unable to lie. He asks for a better idea with a twinkle in his eye. Did I know he owned the place? No, he put me on the spot. Now I'm working for the man, trying to ignore that he's hot, but as a down on her luck fat girl with a difficult past, I know an opportunity when I see one, and I have to make it last. I'll put my heart and soul into just in his holiday window, and I'll work without stopping, and when we'll lose the battle of temptation, I'll try and remember I'm just window shopping. So a lot of people have liked this. Let's see what all the hype is about, and let's see if I actually like Tessa Bailey. The 2 books I bought one from Walmart and one from Target. So the first one, I lied, there was 3. There was 3, so I bought 10 books this month. Again, not that bad. So from Walmart, I bought Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this is going to be my first ever Taylor Jenkins Reid book. So this takes place in August 1983. It's the day of Nina's annual end of the party, and anticipation is at fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Reva. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel. His brother Jane Hudd won a championship surfer, the other known photographer, and their adorable baby sister Kit. Together the siblings are a source of fascination, especially as the offspring of the legendary singer Mick Reva. But by midnight the party will completely out of control. By morning the Reva mansion will have gone up in flames. But before the first spark, in the early hours before dawn, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the love and secrets that shape this family generations will all come rising to the surface. Again, book talk made me buy it. So let's see what the hype is. And then at Target, I bought Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and this Target edition has bonus content. So one summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. Nora Stephen's life is book. She reads them all, and she's not the type of heroine, not the plucky one, not the laid-back dream girl, and especially not the sweetheart. In fact, the only people Nora is a heroine for are her clients, for whom she lands enormous deals as a cutthroat literature agency, and her beloved little sister Libby, which is why she agreed to go to Sunshine Falls, North Carolina for the month of August, when Libby begs her sister for a sister's trip away, with visions of small town transformation for Nora, who she can convince needs to become the heroine in her own story. But instead of picnic in meadows or run-ins with a handsome country doctor or bulging forearm bartender, Nora keeps bumping into Charlie Lastra, a bookish, brooding editor from back in the city. It would be a meet cute if not for the fact they've met many times and it's never been cute. So again, anticipated release. Cannot wait to read this. Oh, and I then bought Family of Liar by E. Lockhart, which is basically like the prequel to We Were Liars. So it is spoiler alert for We Were Liars, so they do recommend you read We Were Liars first and then Family of Liars. This basically follows Johnny's mother, and what her and her sisters went through when they were younger, and I absolutely love this. It reminded me why I liked E. Lockhart. I still only rated this 3 stars, but I did enjoy it. And then we have this stack from Barnes & Noble / an independent bookstore. So one of the first books I bought is Thornwood by Leah Cypis. This is the first book in the Sister Ever After series. And this is basically, did you know Sleeping Beauty had a sister? Bryony lives in the shadow of her beautiful older sister, Rosalind, who has been haunted and spurred by a fairy curse. On the day she turns 16, Rosalind will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and cause everyone in the castle to fall asleep for 100 years. You know the story, but here's something you don't know. When the curse finally appears to be broken and the castle awakes, the danger only grows. It's up to Bryony to find out the truth and to save her friends and family from the murderous Thornwood. But who listens to the little sister? Interesting middle grade. I then bought A Full Love Story by Lone Lee. I've been seeing this all over BookTok and Bookstagram. So it says, if Bao Nujin has to describe himself, he says he's a rock, steady and strong, but not particularly interesting. His grades are average, his social status unremarkable, he works at his family pho restaurant, and even there, he is his family's 5th favorite employee. Not ideal. If Lin Mai had to describe herself, she'd say she was a firecracker, stable when unlit, but full of potential for joy and sparks and fire. She loves art and dreams of pursuing a career in it. The only problem, her parents rely on her in ways they're not willing to admit, include working practically full-time at her family's pho restaurant. For years, the Mais and the Nujins have been at odds, having owned competing neighboring pho restaurants. Bao and Lin, who have avoided each other for most of their lives, both suspect that the feud stems from feelings much deeper than friendship competition. A chance encounter brings Lin and Bao in the same vicinity despite their best effort, and sparks fly, leaving them both to wonder what took so long for them to connect. Then, of course, they immediately remember. Can Lin and Bao find love in the midst of feuding families and complicated histories? It reminds me so much of Romeo and Juliet, which is my favorite book ever. Well, play. So, hopefully I'll like this. I then brought Isn't It Romantic by Lisa K. Adams, which is now slowly becoming my favorite series ever. And this one we're going to be following Vlad and his romance, how he wants to write one, how he married his childhood best friend to get her out of Russia, and how the guys want to like help him. I'm looking very much forward to this, and it's on my June TBR. I then caved and bought Hooked by Emily McIntyre. This is basically a spicy retelling of Hook and Wendy, I believe. I've seen this all over Bookstagram and BookTok, and I fell for it and I bought it. I then bought I Kissed Shara Wheeler by Casey McKennick, who is the author of Red, White, and Royal Blue and Will Not Stop, both books which I love, but this is her first ever YA novel, and I absolutely love it. So we follow a girl named Chloe, and she's so close to winning. She spent the 4 years since her mom moved her from Southern California to Alabama for high school, dodging cosplay classmates. The goal that she keeps going for is winning valedictorian. Her only rival is the prom queen, Shara Miller. But a month before graduation, they kiss, and now Shara has vanished. On a furious hunt for answers, Claire discovers that she's not the only one Shara kissed. There was only Smith, her quarterback sweetheart, and Rory, her bad boy neighbor with a crush. The three have nothing in common except Shara and the annoyingly cryptic notes she left behind, but together they must untangle Shara's trail of cute to find her. When I was reading this, it reminded me a lot of Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, about that girl whose best friend like disappeared and no one knew where she went. I love Casey McKennick. I love her writing, and I am hoping to read this in July, like I have read all her other books. And then my only book box, because I still haven't gotten my May Fairy Loop, is Valor and Dagger, an Outlaw Saints novel by Danielle Jose Alder. And in this one, we're going to be following the survivors of San Madrigal, who have escaped to New York. We especially follow this dude named Mateo, and he has finally gets his chance on the night of the Grand Fete celebration, an annual party celebrating the blended cultures of Payet, Santerios, and Sephardrim that created San Madrigal all those years ago. But the evil that sank their island has finally caught up with them, and on the night of celebration, his life is forever changed when he witnessed a brutal murder committed by a person he thought he knew. He is thrust into an ancient battle that spans years and seas. As deadly secrets unravel, Mateo awakens a power within himself, a power that can only link him to the killer, but also holds the key to unlocking the dark mystery behind their lost homeland. I'll be linking my Owl Crate, if I remember, my Owl Crate unboxing on the eye. So yeah, those are the 10 books I bought this month that I'm very, very excited for. I'll be leaving somewhere on the screen 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes work and school gets in the way. And hopefully I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye guys!